This is the summary of our report with the topic History and Philosophy of Movement Education. Movement education began as part of dance education in the 1800s but found its way into physical education in 1960s to 1980s. Early pioneers of movement education were influenced by the idea of body being an expression of movement. Movement education framework focuses not only fostering motor success but also developing cognitive knowledge about movement. And there are three most historically influential individuals. This is Francis del Sarte, Lieselot Diem, Rodolph von Laban. Francis del Sarte, one of the first people to articulate ideas of movement, emphasized the notion of expression of thought and emotion. Also saw movement as union of time, space, and motion. He contributed critical ideas of connections among the mind, body, and spirit. He developed his own principles of physics. This was called the Nine Laws of Motion. The second person is Lieselot Diem. Diem, together with her husband Karl, found an internationally known college in Germany to train teachers in sports and physical education. According to Lieselot, the teacher's responsibility is to offer an environment in which children can freely explore movement in their own way. The third one is Rodolph von Laban, considered by most as true pioneer of movement education. His critical contribution was his theory of movement, which is focusing specifically on the concept of effort. He believed that the body was an instrument of expression. He made a distinction between expressive movement and functional movement. He also identified four factors of movement, which is weight, space, time, and flow. The early pioneers of movement education, Francis del Sarte, Lieselot Diem, and Rudolf von Laban, helped push the importance of movement education in physical education. What they all had in common was this idea that the body was an instrument being an expression, and the way it is expressing is through movement.